Election today was not an election. Rather, it's a war. It's a war because what INEC promised was not what we saw. First of all, we found out that the election started by 10:30. I voted by 10:30, even though there was voters' apathy. But yet, we found out that in the middle of the election, we saw a lot of non-state actors supported by the police cutting away materials from all the polling booths. I give you an example. In a place like our local government, 7 wards, the ballot papers materials were cut away and was sent to the house of the traditional ruler called SU1, where they started templating. But you can see that in most of those resources, when there was no accreditation, is reading 0. You find out that numbers were inflected. Where there was accreditation, you find out that the result uploaded was more than what's accredited. And this is very foul to what INEC said. And to be honest with you, this is no election. It is no election. Even somewhere at Tata in the Kedru, a young man was killed. I don't know when election has become a theater war. And for me, I will advise INEC that if you have said that they are going to use beavers, today beavers is not being used. You find out that the results are being collected manually. And they will tell you that the beavers is not working. There's no data. So I don't understand. What kind of election is that? So as far as I'm concerned, the election in Imo State was nothing to write home about. And I believe that INEC, if they say it's an off-cycle election, and they want to make sure that it will be fair, free, and credible. But what we have seen today is what we saw on the March 18th.